Hey, what's up? It's Kay. Welcome back to KaeSaidit, the Bossy Ass Advice column and blog. And today we're going to discuss interview tips that would typically get you disqualified before the conversation even starts. And we have a question for Ask Kay, so let's get right into it. Number one, tip number one, okay, show up to the interview. That's it. All you have, the half the battle is showing up. That's it. Y'all act like y'all allergic to the interview or something. If you're not interested, just send them a quick little email to say, hey, I'm no longer interested. I found better opportunities. I'm no longer interested in the job. Something. Because you never know who knows who. You don't want to burn a bridge just in case you have to cross back over it. So, say the job that you have in mind, your current job doesn't work out, or whatever you got going on doesn't work out, and you want to reapply for that position, you're no longer qualified. They're not going to consider you for in that particular organization. Keep that in mind before you just decide you're not going to show up. When and if you show up, make sure we prefer that you show up 10 to 15 minutes early, but at least be on time when you show up. Okay, that's number one. Number two, when and if you show up, make sure that you are in professional attire. So I know that COVID kind of changed the game for everybody, right? So organizations are having to adapt and to be flexible, and now most companies are holding video interviews. That does not mean that the expectations for the interview has changed. As a matter of fact, they have actually heightened. So if you're on camera and the requirement is that you're on camera, the expectation is that you are in professional clothes, at least a button up top, at least. And then when you are in professional attire, your go to colors are black, blue, or some type of neutral color. Gray, black and white, those are your go to colors. Interviews are not your opportunity to make a fashion statement. Okay? It's not the time. There are some organizations who are open minded to your dress, they're open minded to that fashion statement. Some industries are even very open minded to that. But more than likely, they are not. Do your research, fine. Do your research on the company who are open to jeans, who are open to, dress down attire and that kind of thing. But more often than not, every interviewer or hiring leader or recruiter, the expectation is that you are in business attire, business casual attire, meaning a nice blouse, a dress, a blazer, something. Not a t shirt, not sweat. Okay, that's number two. Number three, have a resume. Yes, yes, bring a resume. Yes, it's 2020. Uh, but Miss, I don't have a printer at home. Bring a resume. I wasn't able to get to the library to print it out. It's very difficult, but bring your resume. Have your resume ready. Can I just forward it to you and you can print it out? No. Be prepared and bring your resume. Okay. Every workforce center gives you the opportunity to go log in to their computers and print out a resume for free. All right. Number four, know anything about the job. Don't walk in there talking about what is this job about. No, I'm not familiar with the job. What's the job description? Read the job description, y'all. Know something about the job. Know something about the company before you walk in there or before you start that video interview with talking about, oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. Know anything. Anything will work. Anything. Show that you try, care a little bit. And last, but not least, obviously, number five. So tell me about yourself. Do not come in there giving us a whole book about your personal life or your personal things that's going to impact you not getting your ass to work. Okay? You keep it short and sweet, concise. 3 minutes should be suffice. Yes, we want to know why you relocated. Yes, we want to know why you're looking for new opportunities. Yes, we want to know what your experience is like. What we don't want to know, we don't want to know about your baby mama and baby daddy drama. We don't. We don't want to know about how you had to find a new place and you had to move and your mom and them was tripping and now you got to find a job finally. We don't want to know that. We don't want to know that shit. We don't want to know that. We don't. Remember this. The best, if you don't take anything else, less is more. So the things that you want to share about your past experiences, what you're looking for in your next position, some brief, very brief about what your expectations are and that kind of thing. We don't. Those are your 5 tips for interviews. We will go deeper into interviews later, but that's what we're gonna start with because I see that the most. You don't show up to the interview. You're not dressed properly for the interview. You don't know. You didn't bring your resume to the interview. You don't know a thing about the job that you applied for. And then you sat up here and told me all your business ain't got nothing to do with the job. So y'all start there. You start there, and then we can go from there. Okay? As long as we get that under control, we're good to go. All right. Great. All right. So here's our question for Ask K. Right along aligned with our interview tips. So Ask K, the question is, during this time, COVID has impacted our organization. We're making a lot of changes, and I fear that the progress that I had lined up for my career is not going to happen because of the economic downturn. How do I continue to progress my career during this time? We are all trying to figure that out. We are all trying to figure that out. A lot of organizations don't know what's going to happen. But the best thing that you can do is don't deviate from your plan. So if you had a plan for your career, you had a plan for your progress, there are a lot of people and a lot of organizations taking advantage of this time. So they're at home, they're working from home, they have a little bit more downtime, and they're using that to kind of get ahead and give themselves some type of advantage. This for you is no different. You do the same things that you would have been doing, whether the organization gives you that opportunity or not, gives you that opportunity or not, you still continue with your plan. So whatever certifications you were gonna get, they're giving away like Skittles right now. Whatever things, anything that you wanted to learn, they've opened it up. The floodgates are open for you to learn anything you want to for free. Any skills, take this opportunity because everyone is operating lean. Take this opportunity to do some job shadowing, to ask somebody some questions right now. This is the best time, actually, for you to develop those skills because there's so much going on. They're going to need extra help, they're going to need extra hands. So, what you do is exactly what the Fortune 500 companies are doing, what these big businesses are doing, these investors are doing. They are using this time to their advantage to get ahead. You do the same thing. Don't deviate from your plan. Stay focused. Make sure you understand what your goals are and how you're going to get there. That is with or without your organization's help. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for logging in, tuning in. Share with your friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. And we'll see you soon on the next segment of KaeSaidit.